Okay guys, we are on a roll. I just killed this look here. Super simple and sleek. This is actually a how to bleach knots hair tutorial. It is up on my channel now. So after you watch this one here, make sure you watch this one and learn how to slay your wigs by bleaching your knots, because it is so important to a good install. But today is going to be another hair tutorial, and this one comes courtesy of Yolissa. They sent over a beautiful strawberry blonde curly wig. So she's 24 inches in length. The lace dimensions are 13 by 4, and I think it's gonna look super good. So let's go ahead and try her on. Okay, so we obviously are looking a little bit bright. This is actually really cute on. Now this definitely isn't gonna be for everybody, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my beads off. I love these beads. I wear them every day, but they're gonna make a lot of noise. So again, this one is strawberry blonde. First thing I noticed off the bat is that the wig fits really good. I did go ahead and tuck that comb in there. And then as far as the lace goes, I'm not really sure if you can tell, but the way you have to apply it, it's gonna sit really nice on the hairline. Of course, you'll have to bond the sideburns down and all that as well. But this is just a look at what the wig looks like before you put her on. We're gonna go ahead and add our lace tint underneath. Okay, quick update. So I went ahead and I chickened out actually from adding the liquid foundation as my lace tint under my lace. I slowly, or actually quickly, remember that a liquid on the inside of a blonde wig is gonna bleed through, and it's gonna cause the actual hair to be that brown color of my skin, because this here is the liquid foundation. So literally all of this probably would bleed to this color, and I didn't want that, but I still wanted to tint the lace. So I did experiment and put a little bit of this in the center here, and as you guys can see, that was not a good idea. Now I can just take in, it's a powder, so you can rub it out. You can use like a damp cloth and kind of rub it out. I'm gonna go ahead and bond the wig down, so I'm not gonna wet it up because I want the lace to be dry before I, bond it down. But if you just kind of play with it and brush it out, you guys can kind of see it's lightening up. And that is the beauty of using a powder opposed to a liquid. A powder, you can kind of, for the most part, get a good amount of it out, especially once you start using your mousse and all of that. But now we're gonna go ahead and bond our wig down. We are gonna be using a non-glue adhesive. I'm gonna blow it, dry it down, swoop some baby hair. You can follow along or you can skip ahead, and then we'll be back to actually style the length of this hair. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. I really like it just flipped over like this. I think this actually looks really beautiful, but I also feel like maybe it'll be better tamed. Maybe if I did like a goddess braid in the front. You kind of just braid this down to the side, but then what would I do with the back? Okay, so I went ahead and I just did 2 braids going back. I actually like how cute they came out. I really don't feel the need to actually wet the hair. I like how full and you know, just pretty and wavy it looks. So I am gonna just set curls, cancel out a little bit of the frizz, but again, I just don't feel the need to like wet it. I like the way it looks. Now I'm just adding a little bit of product to it. Will tame it just a little bit, define the curls just a little bit. The hair feels more like wavy. I think that looks really good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play up the parting. This is the powder I used under the lace at first, and then this is my favorite concealer to use like in the parting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the concealer first. I'm gonna use a very thin eyeliner brush. I don't know if you guys can see it, but super thin and super pointy. So I'm gonna take and apply it, and this brush is super thin and pointy, and I kind of just don't want the product to be everywhere, so I'll rather use a thin brush just so I have a little bit more control. It's orange now, but it's not too crazy, and that's why I always say you gotta be careful with the color that you use when you have a lighter color wig, because whatever works with a black wig or a dark brown wig sometimes doesn't work the same with a lace that is, or a wig that is blonde. And that's pretty much it. This one was super simple and easy to style. I kind of feel like it came ready to go, and there was really minimal to be done to this one. You didn't have to bleach the knots. You really didn't have to tint the lace. You just have to wait to the end and add powder at the very end. I really liked the way it looked as a flip over, but I kind of just didn't want to do something so simple. I wanted to give you guys some kind of style with it. And I really do like the way this looks. This makes it easier to rock, you know, outside the house and for a few days. And then when I get tired of this, I'm able to just take it down and I'll do the kind of cute little flip over thing that I did before. The cool thing about French braids, cornrows, whatever you like to call them, is that you can obviously add little hair jewels to them. I just kind of braided it down and I'll just let them be. But of course you can add rubber bands to it. You can add hair jewels to it or whatever that, you know, you want. Or you can stop the braid right here, add some rubber bands, and let the rest of the hair you know, lay freely. If you're gonna do a color or a wig or hair this color, you probably won't want to add clear rubber bands so that you don't see them the way you would black. It would also be cute to do these like in a little pony and let the hair hang. So there's so many options. Even with just the braids themselves, you can do so many things. I like the way it came out personally. You guys can let me know what you think. Obviously this color is not realistic as far as what my hair would look like naturally, but it is fun to switch it up. It is summertime and time for you to get into your blondes and all the nice bright vibrant colors. The wig came in a dust bag like this, and of course I included a few free goodies as usual. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, turn on your post notifications so you'll never miss a video from me, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!